Приветствую всех, меня зовут Виктор, и это Sedeus Games, и мы продолжаем проходить Greedfall. В общем, я решил сделать дополнительные квесты. У нас квест лесозаготовка. Я прошел арену, мне дали меч. Там опыта дали на уровне 1,5, денег дали. И меч. Вот этот вот. Здоровый тесак. Но даже круче, чем коса. Хотя коса эпично смотрится. Да, но никто этот меч мне одеть не может, поэтому он будет пока валяться в инвентаре. Так, ладно, побочное задание. У нас лесозаготовка. Пойдем. Я думаю, надо еще сделать квест он того другана, Васку. Угу.
What's happening here, soldier?
These islanders want to enter a plot of land that belongs to the congregation.
They are denying us access to the glade.
We must heal it. Otherwise, this land will die.
I am sorry, but we cannot let you enter this area.
But we only want to plant some new trees. Bring life back.
These people are fanatics, Your Excellency. Several woodcutters died last night, and I'm willing to bet that these savages had a hand in it.
You are killing the earth, so it kills you in return. All of you are cursed.
Shut it, you savage!
Desade, I'm the legate of the merchant congregation on this island. I came to shed light on this affair. You said that some woodcutters died.
Aye, they fell sick and died a few hours later. Well, the camp doctor will be able to tell you more about it. You'll find him in the barracks right here.
Thank you, soldier. I'll go see him.
Доктор.
Please, Your Excellency, you may come in.
Ну, я-то могу пройти, это понятно. Я же главное, я тут могу всех убить. Еще заодно. Ты доктор, ну-ка.
Hello, doctor. I am the legate of the congregation. I was told about the disputes caused by this camp, and a soldier told me that several woodcutters died recently.
Yes. They got sick yesterday afternoon, and a few hours later they were dead. I couldn't do anything except watch them writhing in pain. None of my remedies worked. If seeing corpses doesn't bother you, you can come and see the bodies. They're here. I hope that whatever killed them is not contagious.
Блин, тут бы мне пригодилась моя докториха. Пойду-ка я ее возьму. Нет, тут лагерь недалеко. Мало ли, что не скажет полезное. Она же медик вроде как. Лагерь, потому что они здесь, вот прямо здесь, вот он. Бежать к нему близко. Так, собрать всех. Значит, Васка, ты пока погоди. Ты пока не надо нам. Докториха. Состав группы. Так, Курт. Блин, я же с ним этот. Я же его квест выполняю. Так, ну ладно, давай Сиору уберем. Альфру возьмем. С другой стороны, Сиора может сказать что-нибудь полезное. Она там с дикарями, с местными общается. Бегут они там, бегут.
These poor woodcutters look like they've suffered. This one has a swollen tongue. Blood at the corner of the mouth. There are some peculiar red patches on the bodies. His eyes are bloodshot. This man choked to death. Strong smell of ammonia. The entrails must have been perforated.
The appearance of these bodies and the smell emanating from their mouths leaves me in no doubt. They were poisoned. That this doctor could have believed that this was simply an illness is beyond me.
I can't see anything else of interest.
Блин, эти конец заткнуться там. Do you understand?
So, what do you think? Do you recognize their disease?
They didn't die of disease. They were poisoned. There's no doubt about it.
You're probably right. But I've heard these savages talking so much about curses, so I thought it must be a mysterious disease, rather than seeing what was before my eyes. But how could these three men be poisoned?
Капец, как у него, что у него с лицом? Это самый страшный персонаж в этой игре. Угу. Что пили, дрова
Did
всякие?
they drink anything in particular?
They like to drink their fills in the evening. Life is dreary here. But if the poison was in the alcohol, I'd also be on the pile of corpses.
Ведь, конечно, ты не отравила их.
What did they eat yesterday? Did they eat any mushrooms?
No, we avoid that kind of thing. We don't know enough about the region's plant life. The congregation provides us with dry produce, otherwise we eat game. Yesterday they butchered a beast brought by the hunters.
Hunters?
Natives who bring us game regularly in exchange for knickknacks. But they've been restocking us for months. I struggle to believe that they're involved.
Well, we'll see what they have to say. Where can I find them?
They usually hunt on the edge of the wood that leads to this camp.
Все. Так. На опушке это где? Ага. Так. Короче, Альфа нам ни хера полезного не сделала, а как боец она не очень. Не, ну хотя вообще нормально как боец, в принципе. Но вот Сиора она лечит, поэтому возьму-ка я ее обратно. Так. Собрать спутников. Си. Альфа уходит, Сиора приходит. Плюс она с местными умеет трындеть. А это полезно. Да блин, что тут какие-то корни понавешивать, тут пройти нельзя.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Ох, у него заходит после этой фигни.
Atoi! This is our prey.
С чего это?
How can we earn our reward if you hunt our prey?
We were looking for you.
Us? What do you want from us?
3 woodcutters were poisoned yesterday after eating what you brought them.
Poison? I swear we are not responsible for this.
Listen, all the clues lead to you, but it may simply have been an accident. How about you tell me exactly what happened?
It wasn't really an accident, but we did not want to kill them either.
Then tell me how it happened.
We did not decide to do this. We were trading beautiful things with the camp. But the elder said that we would be traitors to our clan if we let the woodcutters cut down all the trees.
Which elder?
One of the old men from Vigigidor, our village. He is very angry because we cannot heal the glade. He gave us the meat of an andrig killed by a venomous dosentat. Its flesh is perfectly edible when prepared with certain berries, but without them, eating it would be lethal. And since the Renaigse invaded our forest, these berries are nowhere to be found. He wanted it to be a lesson for them, so that they may understand that their destruction brings death.
I will not hold you responsible, but from now on you will no longer bring meat to this camp. You are the instruments of a hateful old man's vengeance. And I'm under the impression that there will be even more deaths if I do not get to the root of this problem.
The Vegigido elder thought it best to take vengeance into his own hands. I understand his anger, but Dunkus would not approve of this. He would say that bloodshed only leads to more bloodshed, and he wouldn't be wrong.
This whole thing could turn into an open war. We cannot let that happen. Sir de Corsillon will be able to give some advice on how to solve this property conflict, without violence.
Нихера себе, туда бежать придется, что ли? Корсильону к этому же далеко. Так, Так, пойду-ка я в лес схожу, может там что полезное есть в лесу. Прочь, прочь, прочь. Да, кстати, насчет арены не очень интересно, я поэтому и не записывал. Там просто 5 битв, разделенных на 3 части, то есть убиваешь сначала там 3 мобов, потом 5 мобов, потом 10 мобов. И только последняя отличается, там вылезает какая-то летающая херня, но она очень слабенькая была. По крайней мере, для моего кастера вообще слабая. Поэтому я эту фигню и не записывал. Ну так, для опыта пройти можно, да. Лагерь там есть. Это не может не радовать.
Sorry, this is private property. I cannot allow you to enter.
Вообще знаешь, кто я? Частная территория. Бордель, что ли? Тюрьма в шахте? Тюрьма? А кто это, интересно, в той тюрьме сидит? Заброшенная шахта, новый регион. Так, и чё? По всей вероятности, сюда какой-то квест будет потом. Ну ладно. Так, ну что, побежали к господину Де... Как он там? Кюси? Курсили? Так, задание. Лесозаготовка, ладер Ордена Света. И восследение 7. Поговорите с госпожой Моранж. А госпожа Моранж у нас, походу, там же, где и господин Де Курсильону. Так, что по этой территории? Здесь я вроде был, здесь я был, тут не пройти. Ну, погнали. Не-не-не. Переместиться. Нам надо сюда. У нас еще есть дополнительное задание на этого. Какую-то атаку на лагерь, по-моему, этих святош. Или со святошами пойти можно, или с дикарями пойти можно. Наверное, пойду с островитянами местными. Мог бы, зараза, и на первом этаже сидеть. Так, это где? Это там.
Sedeus.
Decidez, my young student, what can I do for you?
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Ну-ка, опыта
Very
даст?
well. Let's see. Good. You have traveled great distances.
and the terra incognita will soon be but a distant memory. Keep doing what you're doing, Dosade.
Опыта дашь?
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Нет. Ну ладно.
I have come to find you because I received a complaint from the natives of the village of Vigigidor. They want to be able to access a clearing, exploited by our woodcutters, to heal it. To reforest it, I assume. But our men there say that it belongs to them, and are refusing to let the natives enter it. The site was supposedly ceded to them several months ago, but tensions are running high and some men have lost their lives. If we don't intervene, we're heading for a real confrontation.
It is very regrettable, and I approve of your desire to appease this conflict. According to what you have told me, if ever there was a contract, it must have been signed under our former governor. You should go to the archives and verify this. Then go and talk to Lady Laurine de Morange. And of course, I'll be delighted to help you once things have been clarified.
Thank you, Professor. Once more, you've been of great help.
Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Почему у нас переводчики все время сокращают то, что они говорят?
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilio.
Они его профессор называют постоянно, у нас просто там взяли, сохранили. Типа текст не умещается, что ли, русский. Так, ну у нас какой очень удачно сложилось. А что это вы здесь делаете все? А не в доме сидите. Так, нам надо в архив. Архив. Архив у нас в самом низу, да? Нижний этаж, найди документы в архиве. Ну, пойдем. Это не сюда. Да, вот ты нижний этаж. Вроде бы. Так. Ага. Документ на право вырубки леса. В результате переговоров между вождем Данкасом и ее сиятельством госпожой де Моранж касательно земель в окрестностях Кевенвара стороны договорились о том, что данные земли переходят в исключительную собственность торгового содружества для проведения лесозаготовительных работ. Проход на указанные земли разрешается только гражданам торгового содружества. Ну короче, сейчас надо их гражданами сделать, да, будет? Гениально. Ну что, ничего полезного есть? Монетки. Типовая застройка везде. Все одинаковые комнаты. Что в этом... В замке той святоши. В резиденции, что здесь. Все, блин, одинаково. Могли бы уже разнообразить хотя бы. Хоть чуть-чуть. Это понятно, сказывается отсутствие бабла. Бюджет там, я читал, очень маленький был у этой игры.
Day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
Так, Дарси. Вырубки леса на поляне.
I need you to enlighten me about the property deed of a glade near Vigigidor. The natives want to access this place, which according to them is sacred, and which they would like to heal. But some of our men there are using this deed to deny them access to the area. Tensions are running high, and some people have died.
Yes, there was a time when we enacted a lot of contracts. Do you have the document with you?
Yes, here it is.
This cession agreement is only signed with a cross on the native side. Well, writing is foreign to them, as is the notion of land ownership. For them, the earth only belongs to itself.
If they did not possess these lands, how did they cede them?
I doubt they knew what this agreement represented, to be honest.
In that case, why make them sign it?
When we arrived on the island, we had to ensure our access to certain commodities. We also had to make sure that we had legal ownership of the lands we were occupying. The natives dreamed of possessing some baubles that they didn't know how to craft. It was easy to make them sign agreements that they didn't understand by giving them some. I was a stranger to their philosophy then. I only thought about my city, and I regret it.
I'm sure we can fix this mistake.
I hope so, Your Excellency. Come, let's find Sir de Corsilion. Can I help you with any other matter?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business, but that doesn't help in knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful, but I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Don't worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
I do not mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Sir de Corsilion, it's always a pleasure.
Madame, I expect you've come to see me about this regrettable problem concerning a clearing, which my student told me about.
Indeed, and I think I may have a solution that will allow us to solve this conflict peacefully.
I'm listening.
I must admit that I established this at a time when the culture and the mentality of the natives was foreign to me. The clan of this village was rather open to our presence. They welcomed us with benevolence. For this reason, I think we should allow them access to these lands. In doing so, we would appease the tensions, and we would also retain ownership of the wood. We would even benefit from such an agreement if the natives reforest this area. Then we could exploit it for a longer period of time.
I find this decision perfectly viable, and I approve, but several men were killed, and their comrades will seek vengeance if the person or persons responsible do not pay for their crimes.
I am convinced that Dunkus, the chief of this clan, never approved such an action.
I understand, but I will only write a decree allowing people to go to this clearing, provided the murderer is delivered to us.
Thank you, Master. I will inform Dunkus of your decision.
Данкас. Мне такое ощущение, что тут какой-то, короче, патч вышел. И мне так кажется, что цвета как-то поменяли. Потому что я очень сильно черный цвет начал выделяться. Тени какие-то густые стали. Конечно, я могу ошибаться, но мне так кажется. Так, пойдем поговорим в порту с бабехой. Это у нас воссоединение семьи.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tear for dear.
Что-то я не вкуриваю, где это. А, во, ё-моё.
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madam Clerk?
We would like to meet with your associate, Mr. Darcy.
Bastian? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence.
You don't have the slightest idea where he is?
I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well...
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
So it is true. The Darcys gave away one of their children. I find it hard to believe. He was supposed to go to Hikmet to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any.
Who is this client?
His name is Ferrat. You'll find him in the Alchemist District. I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. But with Bastian, anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.
Так, ну что, побежим в Хикмет. В Хикмет. А мне еще надо в Хикмет? По-моему, мне что-то там надо было сообщить кому-то в Хикмете. Так. Где у нас тут переход по-быстрому? Повозка снаружи. Разворот. Побежали.
Greetings. My caravan goes through all the cities.
Uh-huh.
So, where...
To Hikmet, please.
Окрестности Хикмета. Так, куда это нам бежать надо? Куда нам бежать надо? Угу. Блин, бежать далеко. Проще было телепортироваться куда-нибудь там в резиденцию свою. О, сейчас к торговцу заглянем. Может, у него там этот... одежка появилась прикольная. Или может, колечко полезное. Во, прям вот лагерь мой. Аж парит, без устали. Бежит так вообще, не напрягаюсь. Подготовка хорошая, спортивный. Так, торговец, по-моему, сразу на входе был. Да, вот он. Ну-ка.
Your Excellency, it's always a pleasure. Is there anything you would like?
Ага, ну-ка покажи, что тут есть. Так, клеймор стравы предстоятельницы. Ага. Исподол. Какую дубину себе купить, что ли? Парадный спадор, пистолеты. Кремниевое ружье князя. Так, а у меня этот с оружием умеет. Так, недостаточно, несовместим. Так, это хуже. Что у нас тут? Офицерский тюрбан гренадера. Да. Выглядит это, конечно, ужасно. Маска доктора. Что там? Ну, повернись, зараза, я же не вижу. Так, ладно, хер с ним. Ничего такого полезного нет. Так, давайте-ка мы купим зелье мощи. Точнее, зелье магии. Зелье магии обычное. Так, теперь нам надо Зелье здоровья. Есть он тут? Сильное зелье ловкости, противоядие, брони, сильное зелье здоровья. Так, что у нас полезного? Зелье от ожогов это я уже покупал. Так, продать. Божественное кольцо, стальная рапира. А что-то я... А кто мне выносит стальную рапиру эту апгрейденную? Кольцо неофита. Продать. Пальцы с шипами продать. Стальная рапира продать. Божественное кольцо продать. Кольцо божественной ярости? А где его взял? Опачки. Может, мне это с арены прилетело? Я не заметил только. Кольцо божественной ярости? Фига себе. Точно. Реально, я не знал, что у меня такое есть. Похоже, с арены еще и кольцо прилетело тогда. Потому что больше я никакие квесты не делал, кроме арены. Не, ну да, полезно на арену сходить, там не сложно вообще. Даже вот сейчас у меня экстремальный уровень сложности, ничего там сложного вообще нет. Умирают они очень быстро. Не дергайся.
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farad?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but...
Брешет.
I don't know where he is. To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. Why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you're not telling us everything.
Oh, come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Прочитать бумаги господина Фархата. И где мне их прочитать? Внизу, что ли? Слышь, браток, я тут это, бумаги прочитаю.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs, if there's any business left to do.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods. And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses, with ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
Oh, you're right. Anywhere is better than here. My boss did not only curse the name of the man you're looking for, he also hired some thugs to find him and our shipment.
Interesting. I think we may need to have a few words with your employer.
If you could also tell him that I am resigning, then I won't need to go upstairs.
Письмо от приятельницы господина Ферхата. Друг мой, мне очень огорчили известия о неприятностях, в которых вы попали из-за Бастиана Дарси. Я слышала, что этот молодой человек безответственен, но даже подумать не могла, что он бесчестен. Увы, ждать от этой семьи возмещения убытков придется очень долго. Письма на континент идут медленно. Впрочем, можно не полагаться на почту, а пригласить сборщиков долгов. Надеюсь, вам удастся найти решение. Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй, он решил долги вернуть свои. Какой плохой, ужас.
You again. I already told you that I do not know where the man you're searching for is.
You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please understand me. The Darcy family is on the continent. It would take months for them to reply to my complaint. What other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastian survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
Чувак решил вернуть долг. Да, он, конечно, нанял каких-то дебилов, головорезов обычных. Это очень тупо. Надо нанимать проверенных людей. Я думаю, такие существуют в этом прекрасном мире. А не нанимать каких-то головорезов из подворотни. Там как законные выбиватели долгов гораздо эффективнее, чем незаконные. Как-то ты попасть сюда-то вообще? Сюда обойти. Так, подожди, я так понимаю, это там он? Так. И что-нибудь полезное? Сделать заказ? Ух ты. Я смогу варить все зелья всякие полезные. Так, допустим, сильное зелье мощи, сильное зелье... Сильное зелье противоядия, сильное зелье брони, сильное зелье магии. Хрена себе ценник получается. Блин, тут до хера. Правда, 50 бутылок, это много. Ладно. Надо будет еще нафармлю. Ага. Конечно. 3 косаря тебе слил. Я тоже был гордился таким визитом. Блин, как-то попасть. Это где-то вот здесь, в переулке в этом. Вон, наверное, здесь. Нет? Да ёперный бабай, как-то попасть в эту херню. Вот.
Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. Bear
If you want to pay in his stead, my lord, please do.
Шиковы в жопу все.
I don't think you realize who you are dealing with, so let me introduce myself. My name is Desade. I am the legate of the congregation, and I am here to save the life of one of our citizens. If you do not deliver him to me immediately, I will have no choice but to inform the governor.
And you'll end up rotting in jail in no time.
Damn it, they look serious.
Yes, a bit too much. Listen, we don't want to get in trouble with the governor, so take him.
Yeah, if our client wants to get repaid, you'll have to make an official request. Come.
Что-то как-то очень богато одеты.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Тебе бабло, дебил.
It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I am extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. It was a pleasure, sir.
Все? Че за херня? Может, чтобы потрещать надо? Ну-ка.
Desarde, can I do anything for you?
Ну, что это такое? Не-не-не-не-не-не-не, давай-ка ты без этого пиндятины. Так я не понял, все что ли? Квест закончился? А с этой можно потрещать?
Karanz,
Karanz.
do you need something?
Не, ты смотри, это нифига, может она лесбиянка? Интересно было бы. Так, и чё? Оплатите долг. 200 монет. А всего 200 монет? Что-то я не понял. Все, что ли, зависло? Надо выйти отсюда. Ну, пойдем, выйдем. А, во. Да, обращайся.
But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A naught, and a proud one at that.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
Окей. Так, минус одно задание. История телемы, поговорить с отцом Есвитя. Это мы поговорим. С Данканом. Так, ладно, к Данкану мы пойдем в следующей серии уже. На этом пока серию завершим. Не забывайте подписываться на канал, если вы еще не подписаны по какой-то причине. Комментируйте видео, задавайте вопросы. Если видео понравилось, можете поставить палец вверх. Вот, а на этом все. Всем до встречи, всем пока.